I thought I might bring you some Game of Thrones. It's been out for a while. I played it through. I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm gonna try and play it through and get the best ending for you guys. So yeah, let's begin. I haven't really played that many Telltale games before. I played The Walking Dead, but not all of them. I've just played The Walking Dead and this. Oh, and Borderlands. Not all of it though, still. I didn't really think they were that good, but Game of Thrones is just awesome, so. Thousands of years, House Forster has been low when I went to Stark. Wolfwood, Iron Trees. The fate of House Forster hangs in the balance. Hello, horsey.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it.
Oh.
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Bit of hatred towards him there. Okay, pick up.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brain.
Oh, I just cut him off.
Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it myself someday.
You? You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest,
Don't be an
you're just a
arse.
squire.
Oh, don't be an arse, Bowen.
Apologies, your lordship.
There's no reason
I
for
had a
that.
hand in it, you know. Hand in what? Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. That's Skinny Man here, and they'll say it was them.
You captured the Kingslayer.
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Oh,
Forrester.
Not
Lord
before he dragged you
Forster.
halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story. It grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine.
Go on. It's your job.
Sure.
You're his squire. Fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach. House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield.
Well then.
Let you go. Tonight we celebrate.
But I'm just a simple squire boy, sir. Bit of
Rob Stark!
a bromance going on.
Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
Gods of favors! Onward
Do
to
it.
the Casterly Rock!
Get to the Lannisters!
Iron from ice!
Got it.
Oh. Let's see me in private.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. And I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
Oh no, what if the courage is just hiding from them? Maybe it's just in their cups,
Been
you
on my
know?
mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer?
Give me money. Okay then.
Well, bring honour to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it. There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett.
So I'm no longer a squire?
As of tomorrow, no. But for now, keep this
Oh,
between
then.
us. We're celebrating tonight, and I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes, my lord.
Now
Okay.
go, and find
Let's
Roderick
see
if
what
you
he
can.
says.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
We're loyal, right? Let's keep to what our Lord tells us to do.
Squire! Fetch us more wine!
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Make it up to you.
Awkward
Fucking
time.
heavy.
Go with Bowen.
Fetch more wine. Scrub my armor. Clean my boots. It's just my luck to end up with Norin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much worse.
What the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Who doesn't love bacon?
Ah, pig farmers. All I'm saying is,
It's a bit mean.
at this rate will never be more than this. Which is nothing. The lowest of
All your world is about to
all I know,
change.
you could be squires for life. All the line around that fucking wedding.
Well, don't worry about it.
You'll get there.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were castellan at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
I'm gonna try and play the characters as they are, and I think Garrett's a bit of a hero, so I'm gonna save as many people with him as I can. I think Roderick's more of the tactical type, and then Asher, just no fucks were given. Ethan's a whiny little bitch, so just play that one. And Moira's a crafty one, so yeah. What's happening here? Oh, they're gonna kill all of us. Well then, we better run.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
Yeah.
What's wrong? This has run into you. You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We have enough wine.
Take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
Yes, your eyebrows are too long.
Such a rush. What about? What the hell was that about? Slow down, would you? What's the rush? Run!
Oh. Come on, Garrett, you can fuck some shit up.
You need to get back to camp.
Well, yeah, just ignore the person you were just fighting. So yeah, don't mind me. Don't. Okay, that's gonna get him killed.
Have to get back. King.
Get that one!
Shoot that one!
Come on, boys. Oh god. Why do you run towards that? I don't think you can actually beat this one. I mean, I think you have to wait for the horse. Kill him. Come on, boys, let's roll out.
Got it.
Save your lord.
Speak up, Garrett.
The Freys. They slaughtered him, my lord.
Find a weapon, quickly!
I want to see what happens when I don't grab the weapon. Because when you do, okay, then you just go through it anyway. It wasn't that far away, you could have just picked it up. I think you should still pick it up.
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
He's not gonna make it. He's an old bastard. Die of old age before he even got to the place.
You're wounded, my lord.
I've suffered worse.
Come on, Garrett.
God is with your life. Return it to Iron where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those traitors. You have to go.
I will do as you command, my lord.
You have served me well. I know I can.
How will he remember that? He dies.
Tell your uncle.
Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost.
Tell no one but him. Do you understand?
Yes.
Tell only your uncle Duncan.
I swear that I will, my lord.
You must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those fucking foresters!
Well, he almost done it. It was just, he couldn't really fight that well. And title scene. Na 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 la 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 la. This game is beautiful. I mean, yeah, there's a couple graphics glitches, but you can't expect them to fix everything. I mean, it's an old game. You're still waiting for the next thing to come out of it. Those trees look derpy. Derp, derp, derp. Na 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 na. Game of Thrones. Iron from ice. That pig is derp. .360 no scope here, bruh. Oh my god, it's David Cameron's girlfriend. Let's look at this blood. Very interesting. Very interesting. Oh no, David Cameron killed another one of his bays. Oh my god, it's smoke. What an odd place for smoke to be. What is this cart?
That's Father's car.
Not father. Titles? All you did was kill some farmers. You're a bunch of cowards, mate. They didn't even put a fight up.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here. I said move on. Unless you can fit the fucking pieces. I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former stock bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
Lord Forrester gave me this sword.
Forrester. I should have known. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get off my land.
Come on, Garrett, just be badass.
Lord Bolton is the new warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper busy sword like that.
Lord Bolton is a little prick.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Aye. You'll have it.
Finish this fucking big ball. That's it.
Let's go with that. You little prick. Oh no.
Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following.
Garrett is noble. He wants to save as many people as he can.
Thank you. Your wife will see you hang for this. That's I promise.
Oh no, the turnips are on the floor. What are you doing over here? Go pick the turnips up.
You survived. Your sister. She did.
Oh no. They murdered her.
I tried to stop them.
Now pick the turnips up.
I'll kill the man who did this.
Oh. There's a bit of an odd thing to say when you just spared one.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Oh.
Garrett!
I was just too late. We were already dead.
Bring the maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Oh no.
Two White Hill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable, unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. You can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh sure. Oh my god. That looks delicious.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Great houses and hours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. Poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
What do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now.
Oh my god, we're screwed.
Unprepared to lead.
We're so screwed.
Right. This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Okay.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He's as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Although I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house. I all know.
He's just that kind of guy.
Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first,
to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
I can walk fine. No need to cut this off at all.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Okay then. Let's just look at these medical supplies. And pick up some bandages. Oh, some healing herbs.
This might help.
Let's just steal stuff from him.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Yes.
Wow. Painting, chair,
You seem to be
window.
favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Shield. I want the axe. Give me the axe. Can I go up these stairs? No. Okay. He's just gonna do the moonwalk. Okay, let's just talk to him. Let's just show the sword to him.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now.
Let's look at him. Because we're creepy and we like to stare at people.
Keep moving, I need to see you walk. Does your leg feel weak?
No,
No, it's fine.
I just wanted to ask you. Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady
Oh
Forrester.
my god.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Hello, Talia.
I heard what happened.
Are you my girlfriend?
Your family...
Yeah. They're in Narnia now.
Sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Bed, it's like 2 in the afternoon.
Garrett was just telling me how
Doing?
valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He said he loved you.
That's very kind of you to say. You have the Forester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You all is bitches and whores.
My lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to...
Okay, just take the sword.
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people.
Oh.
Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Roy.
Why's your face so
I do.
fucked up,
But
guy?
this was not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with
Oh my
Ramsay Snow,
God.
that bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Good.
We're the
I'll
ones that should be
give it to
demanding
him.
retribution.
Right up his arse.
This happened on Forester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
Not now. When?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Burn.
Lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You asked too much of him.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
Fuck the Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
Aye. You'll say it was justice, they'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take. Which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the wall? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons.
I will
It's
go
the only solution.
if you tell me to.
When the house is so vulnerable.
I am loyal to House Forester.
So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Oh, well, just teleported out of there.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword
Now we
through
know.
Lord Whitehill's heart.
Game of Thrones people have
I
superpowers.
would. God's willing, someday I will.
Hello,
But now,
horsey.
I have House Forester to consider first.
My eyes so
Lord
big.
Forester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What?
Lord Forester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise.
Well then.
It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Yes, I did.
You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house.
Well then.
But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor, mate.
I know you.
Not going down without a fight. I'll make this house proud.
Garrett, wait!
Yeah, okay. What is it, bae? A necklace? Wow. I'll make sure to
Is he safe?
do something with this. Well then. Bye-bye. Come on, horsey. Ooh, a tree. Ethan? Ethan! Oh, sneaky little bugger, aren't I? I'm going to be a snuck-up little teenager.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
He hides too well. And if he was smart, he would reveal himself.
Nah,
I don't
mate.
like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game. Ryan, look who we found.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
It's my favourite game, don't call it stupid.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish
Well,
Mira was
I'm
here.
going to Narnia soon.
Asher.
I'm going to meet Garrett's parents.
Roderick.
I do
And
too. But
Sister.
Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
You'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
did he?
And he calls you a milksop.
That little bitch.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
I'll have him punished for saying that.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even
I
taught
am
me
no
how to
man.
fight.
I
Properly.
am a chicken
You should
nugget.
know how to fight.
That's a stick. You're not going to do any damage.
When we were younger, when we all used to
Please
play
stop.
together, you,
No,
me,
okay.
Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah,
Where
stop.
was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. Then, well, and everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Wow, sounds like a nice
Honestly, it
guy.
won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
Sure.
I know a lord has many responsibilities.
I promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you
Yeah.
can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Sure.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
Only it was that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once. Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
I was just going to say silent for that one.
The noble house can do a great many things.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall.
That little bitch, he called me a milksop. Gonna go shove the twig in up his arse right now. Excuse me 1 second.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected.
Well, I don't want to see him.
Demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
I will stay with
Demanding
you.
an audience with the Lord.
I do not
Really
care.
must go.
No.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
I
Rather
was
stay
gonna
here.
stay here.
Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
No.
He's right. It's okay. You should go.
No.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
I just said no. What are you doing? Ah, good lord.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in the lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows.
I'm gonna be a little
Garrett's
bitch.
house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay Lord of this house,
I don't.
show him the same defiance.
No, he can
Let's not
take
do
over.
something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
Tell him to go away.
I'll throw him out the gate myself if you'd like.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves.
Yeah,
Only
we could,
cowards and dead men roll over.
I'm just gonna be a little bitch. I wanna be a little bitch before I die. It's a good thing.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath-breakers.
Aye! And look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Fetch Lord Whitehill some bread and salt. It was an oversight, Lord Whitehill. I promise it won't happen again.
Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Nope, I'd rather.
Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. There's no fucking choice but to harvest what was...
I'm just gonna not say anything.
Lord Whitehill.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attack for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
And you admit it was your man who killed my men? And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I sent him to the war. You?
And you call yourself a lord? You're no lord. You're a fucking puppet. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
No, I think he should stay. Quite a nice guy.
Maybe
Yeah.
lord of this house. Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He never got his bread and salt though. Where's he leaving?
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Well. Mira.
Sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady
I'm a
Marjorie's
crafty little
betrothal to
one.
the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Oh dear, what's happened to my room? Let's just...
Ethan made this for me.
Hmm.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Put it on.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Oh.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. It's a strange place, Essos. Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Well then. I want a grape. Okay.
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick. I hope to see them all
You
someday.
have a lot of gifts, don't you? Some water. Oh, a window.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Nah. Let's go look to see what else there is.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, this is my
it's
bay.
fine. Come in.
Begging your pardon, lady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm just worried about my family.
Ah, letter from home, is it?
It's kind of you to ask.
Of course, milady. You've always been kind to me.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady. You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
I'm her handmaiden.
That's what I thought. I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but it was definitely an argument.
What did they say?
I couldn't make out much, but I know they were talking about the Starks and House Forrester.
House Forrester?
I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. But I thought you ought to know. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing, with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
Good night. What world do these people live in? It's perfectly daylight outside.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Her hair looks
There's something we
on
must
point.
discuss.
Fabulous. Wow.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden.
Oh,
A dear
really?
friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the Royal Sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself.
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
I've never been able to get
See if
past
the
this
Queen
bit.
Regent is ready to receive us.
Like, I don't know what to say. I want her to be literally my bestie. Cersei and me, besties, totally. But it's a bit hard to know what to say. So
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Good luck.
You can do this.
Can I? I'll just turn around. No? Okay. Oh, it's literally the throne in Game of Thrones. Ha ha ha.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace? With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you named them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king expects from you, if you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I, the Queen Regent, and Tyrion, the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of iron with his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of her house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they do whatever was necessary to save Castle Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
There are limits, Your Grace.
Perhaps, but not if your house faces potential ruin.
What you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe in the Northern Army.
Raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Ren Baratheon on the false assumption he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
It is not her place to say, Your Grace.
The girl must have an opinion on the matter.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Oh God.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then? I'm sure she would. Girl answer the question. Go on.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crowd, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of Thones Landing.
Tyrion's such a little
My
sarky
sense is
bastard.
this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants, which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty is a job for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think this was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not fare favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Ooh. Reading a little letter, are we?
Mira.
Hey, Bay. How's life?
How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
Didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah,
what?
Oh, his sister's already doing it for you, mate.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
he is quite handsome.
And quite passionate, from what I've heard. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows, we might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Imagine the bruises you
I might
have.
even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and... What are you doing?
Well, Sarah?
We're both sorry, my lady.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Gamble.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her. Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene.
Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it.
Think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Well then. Sorry if I'm being silent, I mean, there's not really much to say. It's just, I'm kind of concentrating on the game.
Seven hells.
Oh.
Let's play a little game,
Oh
shall we?
God.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat? Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father as the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
That was a close one. Oh dear. There is the flag, the flayed. And who's this Bob? Oh, good lord. That looks a bit painful. Just a bit.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good. He was fair, wise, and courageous in battle.
And what would they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone.
He didn't?
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others.
Who?
Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
I've done nothing wrong. He's only trying to survive.
Oh, an Irish lad.
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Why did you kick this man?
This Craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right! I've a family to feed. They're not two coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day!
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll survive the coming winter. Calm yourself. The time for calm passed with the late Lord Forrester. Now there's only chaos.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their Lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
I will decide.
Take his fingers! The thief!
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You bastard.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Go and meet Garrett.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch. No! Please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Go be with Garrett.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Yes.
Just yourself, of course.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
The wall seems like a fitting place for a thief. Only hope he doesn't find Garrett there and take his anger out on the poor squire. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you.
Well, I already know who to choose.
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer
choose
on your chosen sentinel
the
then,
chicken.
to show that you are decisive and in control.
The chicken will save us all with his chicken
Your
nugget
sentinel will
powers.
wear this for all to see.
I'll make the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
The chicken will feed everyone with its chicken nugget powers.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Duncan.
There we go.
Decided to name
Giving
you
it
as
to
my
the chicken.
sentinel.
Wait, no.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Not him. The chicken.
But are you sure?
Oh, you dumbass.
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester or Tengrin to do it at once.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know dogs had an old sword. Of course, my lord.
I want to see if I can get them both to be happy.
I have many decisions to make. I wanted your advice. I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need.
I'm going to tell them both that they have the job.
It was Duncan Thones who sent Gareth to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the White Hills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud, seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
I haven't made my decision yet, but I appreciate your opinion.
So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at a small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
I've decided to name you as my sentinel, Sir Roland.
Thank you, my lord. Are you sure?
Yes, of course.
Ha, let's see what happens if I tell both of them.
But you must summon the small council to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester or Tengrin to do it at once.
I want to see if that cancels out what happened to Bob. No, he still thinks I can do it.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do. Showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt.
Well then.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I'll hope to be off tomorrow.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him.
Well then.
To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, but I'll be of no help to you in Essos. She insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. Do you know that just as well?
She's my mother. I know how to speak to her.
I'm sure you do.
Be like, yo, bitch, get your ass over here.
The people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'll be a fine choice, and I trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully
Yep.
Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough.
Yeah.
But right now I'm more concerned about you.
Me?
I saw what you did to that man.
I did what Duncan
You promised
said.
me you wouldn't change, and I believed you.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
Definitely be Duncan Tuttle.
He's dependable.
I'll do what you
smart.
say.
Everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Roland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
What can I do up here? That's Bob. His wife is named Jolene. His two new children are called Joe and Jonathan. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I think I'm ready. Maester or Tengri?
Maester? Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Well then, I want to see how this plays out. I told them both.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
What? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
You make a fool of me, my lord. You as much as promised it to me earlier.
That's quite enough. The matter is settled.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
Bloody suicide. You
yeah,
gambled with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. He named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
It is the bloody small council.
I will hear from my Sentinel. Please.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Yes, exactly, and they have about 1 million more people than us, so gonna get a bit screwed if we send about 4 people to kill them all.
It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new Sentinel favours a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father. Aye. Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Yes.
Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
That's a bit stupid. He would want to flay us for that.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my man, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
Yes, I will.
And we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Well then.
My lord, I have fought for this family many years. Not forget that.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me you want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. What's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct.
He will snap
Asher
it.
knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger, and there was nothing else Asher needed to know.
Asher's a
Asher does not
badass.
hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher's the
You're a
best.
thinker, Ethan. You contemplate, and a lord needs that. But a lord also needs swords. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
Make a quick journey there.
Let me send Malcolm to Essos.
He can go there.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Oh. Oh. Let's take this. I'm a sneaky little one, aren't I?
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still kicking. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie,
Sneaky.
for her.
Don't worry, you're still my babe.
I can do. Family. I can't imagine how you must feel. Please don't repeat what you heard to anyone. Of course. I never would. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing.
Yeah.
Just know I will be here for you if you ever.
What happened? Are you okay?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk. Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. He needs this mended. He said I was too easily swayed, and he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. Now, but it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm so sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe
And then I can be your bae.
But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Looking at that booty. Look at this booty. Hey. Hi there.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, my lady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just wanted to know. I can help you if you like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
It's too dangerous for me right now. And for you as well.
You needn't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I could be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Wow. Leaves inside. There's a breeze 'cause there's leaves inside. His helmet looks like a helmet.
Where's Sir Royland? She should be here.
He's deep in a candle
We'll do without him.
with David
And
Cameron.
without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
We will prevail.
It's a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Oh, good lord. I'm scared, guys.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I want to be if there was fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Bruce Bolton? Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough.
Well.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? The Lord Whitehall told me you were young. Yes. Look at you.
A token for the new warden of the north.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could...
Given enough time, you could do it, men. But not this. Look at that. Oh, Forrester.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fealty? We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Warden.
Just,
Words are wind.
Don't kill me.
Anyone can say that they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
No.
Here's the thing.
Just one
I
button.
don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the start for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
We will double our efforts for your father, my lord.
That's a good little...
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was Forrest Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One bolt. Yet your man lived. Our men are dead. Yours lived. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Okay.
Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehill's done? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you go down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a ball. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, And we'll see who fares better.
But my lord,
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehall will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
my son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
Wow.
You have no right.
Whitehills have no place here, lads.
Do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
You. Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twin. Like the Queen and her brother.
Oh.
Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
You can have her if you want. Don't really like her that much.
Me? You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
Yep, just take her.
I suppose you can stay.
What? No, take
Aren't
her.
you the wise?
Let me live, please. Okay.
What have you done?
Okay.
But I don't know. Too much trouble. Even though you did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy at your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble. Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him.
Quickly! You brought this on yourself. Stop! Let it go!
Oh dear. Wow, that was quite an intriguing episode of Game of Thrones. I hope you guys enjoyed.
He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Wise.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been an interesting episode of Game of Thrones, and we will soon, hopefully. See you guys in the next episode, and peace!